talk back to last season. Let's start there. And the rally that your team went on. This was a team that finished last in the Central Division. And they took themselves to the Breslin. And Trey was pulling them pretty hard, going up I-27 on his back. And how about the journey you guys went on last year? Just talk me through the season, talk me through the start of it, and then the end, which didn't end with a title, but it ended in East Lansing, and nobody gave you guys a chance to do that back in December.
Well, it was definitely crazy, especially since we couldn't find our groove in the regular season, so nobody really expected us to do that in the postseason, so it was really crazy, but it was definitely one of the funnest times of my life.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, was it hard in the middle of the season fighting through the frustrations obviously going on with the players being eligible, and also some injuries you guys battled? You know, did it get pretty dark at times?
It was definitely frustrating, especially like seeing our guys just sad because they wanted to play. So it was definitely frustrating, and I felt bad for them. So we did our thing in the postseason. We gave it all we had, and we will get one next year.
You got some redemption as well. You got to go through some of the teams that you had lost to in the regular season. And I know it's always fun to play your rival, your competitors, but who were some of the games or who were some of the opponents that really stood out in your run last year, in games that your team had that were monumental in the success and the growth?
Well, I definitely felt like the Brother Rice game was going to define our playoff run because that was one of the biggest games of that postseason run. And absolutely nobody thought we would win that game. So we just said we have nothing to lose. We went out there. We poured our hearts out on the floor. Our students came out. The parents came out. And we just did our thing.
You know, when you guys are going through that run, too, obviously getting through them, and like you just mentioned, that was kind of the biggest game, the hurdle that, you know, a lot of people didn't give you guys much of a shot for, but then you win that one. You know, a lot of times if it's a Cinderella-type team, they get one big win and then kind of fall off the map. You guys went in the next week and rolled through the toughest regional that was in the state, for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah, with UAD and then North Farmington to go through them. Was it kind of thinking like, was there ever a worry that, man, I don't think we beat Brother Rice, but we don't match up against these guys or anything like that? Or was it just like, let's just keep rolling?
I just felt like it was just, let's keep rolling. Our coaches really kept us level-headed. They didn't really care about the other outside noises. So we just really locked in.